Yeah, have some fun. So here we go. Here's Braeside Boys.
Time now for two lads from Bray, who, like myself, are all about the bling.
Might get myself some of that. I might upgrade from this to that.
Do you always dress in matching clothes?
When you're performing, yeah?
Yeah, it's nice.
For sure.
So where's your heart?
I lost mine. Nah, that's a joke. My heart is at home. She'll be here in a few minutes.
You're the Braeside Boys.
Braeside
Yeah,
Boys.
so you're from Bray, obviously.
Obviously.
Are Bray behind you for this?
Everybody loves it.
Really? Are you big in Bray?
Autographs and stuff.
Braeside. Braeside.
Braeside.
Look, where you from? Where you from? I'm from Bray. Yes. Been around the world. This is the best place. Braeside is going down like timber. I got a house, yes, looking like a condo. All the trees got me feeling like a Rambo. For real, throw a homie hotter than Toronto. Say she didn't want it, but it's time he came with it though. I got them all moving the bodies, yeah. Do that.
Braeside, Braeside. I got a whole city with me. Everybody love me. Everywhere we go, everybody screaming like Braeside, 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 Braeside.
Braeside. Braeside.
I told you we can do it.
Now we did it, man.
I told you we can do this.
Now we did it, man.
I told you we can do it.
Now we did it, man.
I'm a king, ruling on this Braeside.
Making the money, keeping the hustle on the Braeside.
I'm making all this dough like a baker.
Hell yeah, nice people on the
Braeside.
That was really, really good, you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I love that you have pride and where you're from, because that's what it's all about. I like your look. You look fantastic. I think you're the full package.
She said you have the full package. You look the part, you sound the part, you are the part. What do you think of that?
It's amazing, really. We're having the best times of our life.
Can I ask a favour? Would you bring out a line of tracksuits? I would totally buy your line.
For sure.
Yeah, we'd wear them.
Okay, guys, see us out with a bit of Braeside. So
Yeah.
it's in our heads now.
Braeside, 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 Braeside.
Us here now. What's the story, CJ?
Oh good, man. How are you, bro?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. And you know what? I love watching that. That's like the third time, maybe fifth time I've watched that, and it's so nice,
Yeah.
man. You've like won the hearts of so many people doing that show. Fair play to you. So we're just waiting for Sammy to come in,
Sammy, yeah.
right?
Hi, cool.
Great. I'm loving the style, man. It's brilliant. I'm loving the blue.
Hi, thanks, bro. Like, just try to keep the hip hop culture in line, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, let me see if I can get Sammy in now. You had a nice morning. I saw your live video. You went for a walk and stuff. It was a nice day for a walk, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the boys like I've been inside too much, you know, so had to take a little walk.
Yeah, no, it was nice. And there's Sammy. Let's see now if we can get it all in. But look, your internet's really good now, man. It's so smooth, CJ. Like in the sound check, it was just oh, is it gonna be okay? And now it's perfect.
Yeah. I was also worried about it, but now I feel like, oh yeah, it's so good. Let's get it. Yo,
Yeah.
Sammy, you here, bro?
I'm here now, boys.
Sammy, how are you doing, man?
All good, man. How's it going?
Great. I'm trying to not be excited because like when you watch something like that, when you watch a performance and you watch just the kind of your attitudes and just the way about yous, you know, including like the song as well and the production and everything, it really pumps you up. Like I feel pumped watching that. How did you guys meet? I'd love to know.
Sammy, you got this, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. So first of all, I think it was about like 8 years ago. That was
9, bro. 9.
now, yeah.
9 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
9 years
9.
now, yeah. So we were out clubbing with my friends, and then we were all having a cigarette. And then I think one of the boys were looking for a cigarette as well. And then CJ was standing just across us because he was out clubbing as well. So I was like, why don't you go ask that guy over there? Because we're the same color as well. So he might actually give you a fag as well. So he went up to him, ended up knowing that this guy is from Malawi, you know, same country where I am from as well. So I was like, oh, yeah, what are you doing here by yourself? So that's basically it.
That's
you know.
amazing. That's
man.
that's lovely. And how did you like get to form the group Braeside Boys? How did that
Yeah, like
come about?
from that day, right? We made up because we're like a bunch of guys, a big group. Like I think there were maybe 10 or 8 of us that night. So we all met up. We actually each staying on their own. Like Sammy was staying somewhere, I was staying somewhere in Dublin though. But then after we met that night, he was like, yo, bro, you gotta come to our place. Like we all stay there. I was like, all of you? He's like, yeah. So I went in, and he was like, yeah, I'm moving, bro. So I was like, yeah, but they want somebody where I stay. You know what I mean? So why do you want to move in that side? So when he moved in together, then we just knew like from the first day. Okay, we chilled proper on the first night, and the second days we were talking and all. Everybody was there. We were all mates. But when we started staying there together in the apartments in Fisbro, that's where we like knew like, oh, this dude likes what I like. So it was just easy, you know. It was easy.
It just came naturally.
It came natural. Like I was trying to show him what I do. I was like, yo, bro, I've been writing this. I've been trying to create this beat, but it's hard. He's like, oh, this is not hard, bro. I do this. I'm like, whoa, let's get it.
So
and you know what?
Go on.
Mostly, you know, a lot of people do say like we're kind of in sync, and that's kind of true though. Because the first time when we met, we were like, oh yeah, we kind of like the same things. We like, you know, we support different teams in football and that. Then we were liking the same thing, same music. And every time I was writing a song, he's like, you know, you feel like this. I'd be like, oh yeah, you know what? That works, man. So we're just on the same wavelength, if you know what I mean.
So would you, Sammy? Do you work more on the beat side and things like that? And does CJ write lyrics? How does the creation process work for two people in a group?
Time we haven't went to college to study music, so like I was concentrating on like just trying to write, and Sammy was trying to like create the beats, you know what I mean? And like he was writing also. But then when we moved to Bray, like I went to like to join like the Beefy like the Bray Institute. Like so like when we went there, we were studying like music production. So
great.
Yeah, so when we went in that class, we were like, dude, we got it all, bro. We can do it all by ourselves, you know. We can start from making beats, creating melodies, and create a song and produce it, you know. And
were you both in the same class?
Yeah.
Guys, you must have been the biggest messers in class.
Oh, it was the craziest class, and our graduation, man. Oh, that.
It's actually funny because in the whole class, and look, we're not trying to boast or anything. We were taken as the most messful and the playful guys in the class, yeah. But then on the graduation day, we were the only guys in our class that actually came for graduation.
For graduation, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow! So you are really committed. Like you have this great energy, but you are serious.
Yeah, cause look, like every day when the class is finished, everybody just wanted the bell to ring and get out of there. But we were like trying to get a room where we can start creating something that we did learn that day. If we learn how to EQ something, we're like just amazed to see how we can EQ a proper vocal and see how it goes. So we're just going on with it smooth. Every single day we had to stay, unless maybe somebody have to be busy, you know, with their kids and all. But besides that, we were staying over. Even the teachers noticed that, and they had the rooms ready for us after college. Get in this room.
There was even moments sometimes, you know, the janitors, you know, the people who clean the place after used to come and say, guys, it's 6 o'clock now. We're gonna have to close the place down. Are you going home?
Yeah. You remember they almost locked us up in there the other time.
That's amazing. And when did you finish that course? Was it last year or the year before?
The year before.
Year before. Yeah.
Okay, great. And you had a really, really busy. Last year was kind of the peak, wasn't it, of Braeside Boys?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that. What was the highlight for you, Sammy, and what was the highlight for you, CJ?
I'll let you go, CJ. Go ahead.
Firstly, I want to continue from where me and Sammy did the course. We're doing the course and we're trying to create the song, the Braeside song, yeah. And then we're trying to produce it on our own, trying to create the beat, the whole song proper. And then from nowhere, from the group, the no Wi-Fi. So from there. We made up with Shadow Man and we were talking about making sure that we make this video for the song Braeside. So from that, I just see everything was just going tops because when the video was out, everybody was just like, "Whoa, bro, this is what we were waiting for, man. We've been trying to follow you guys' music, but now you're showing that you guys are serious about this, you know." So from there, it was very easy. I would say my highlight for the whole thing was the day me and Sammy were like in the room, we were trying to sign up for Islands Got Talent. And we signed up. In 30 seconds, they answered. They're like, "Yo, this is what we're looking for. Where can you go contact you guys?" I was like, "Yo, hold up, what the?" He said only like you can wait 24 hours before they answer you. I was like, "Okay, let's get it." And like from that response, I have to say, for my part, that response made me feel like, "Yo, bro, we really got this, yeah. We really got this. We can do this, you know." Yeah.
That's true. Cause even when we went for the auditions, yeah, you could tell like we were living the moment, to be honest, because it was something that we were looking forward for a very long time. You know what I mean?
I've never felt superstar more than that time, man.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I remember when we were living in Frisbee together. Yeah, we used to make like beats on laptop and trying to record it ourselves. The lyrical content was good and all that, but then you could hear from the quality of it, it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Because we were only just trying to do it ourselves and stuff. But then after we went to college and then learned a bit of skills and made that song Brayside, I think that's when we were like, we kind of hit something there.
The production on it is really like, okay, so the audio production on it is really strong, and then you have this really strong video that goes with it.
Oh yeah, you know, like Shadowman, like Shadowman Pictures videos. We like first when we made like he showed us obviously like some other stuff that actually he didn't show us. We were checking up on him like, yo, what does this guy do? Like, you know what I mean? So I was taking the videos. I was like, yo, man, I want to be in a video like that, like with my own song in it. You know what I mean? So, man, like it just went from there, boom, boom, boom. Like, it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable.
So Arthur Janowski and his production team name is Shadowman Films,
Shadowman,
right?
Shadowman
Productions.
Shadowman Pictures, yeah.
So he did the video to your song Brayside Boys, which was your
Brayside,
debut.
Yeah.
Brayside. And W, right? Is the two videos that are out, right?
No, and also Rain.
Oh, Rain, and that was the most recent one, I think, actually, right?
Yeah. That was the most recent.
I was trying to incorporate a video that was like, because we made a video like back in the day when Beefy and stuff, but then we were like, I will just keep that content, and then whenever it's ready, we'll just put together, and then maybe add a bit more content to it. But
So it's interesting because W is about Wicklow, right? So that's you dedicated a song to Wicklow, and your name is dedicated to Bray. So you guys like dedicating to you must love Bray and Wicklow, right?
Yeah, of course. Look, when we made Brayside, we used to meet people from Greystones. They'll be like, yo, Brayside, yo, why don't you make a song about Greystones? I was like, yo.
It doesn't
and somebody else is like, yo, make a song about Newtown. I'm like, well, how many songs are we going to have? Let's just make Wicklow, then everybody's in it, you know?
everybody's gonna fill in it, you know what I mean?
Just put them all into
everybody in.
Get everybody in. That's amazing. That's lovely. Do you have how many songs? Do you have like? Are you guys able to write some songs now, which is being split up?
Yeah, we actually have a few like songs in the pipeline now, but then you know with this pandemic, obviously it's kind of hard for us to actually link up and put them together.
You want to talk about the secret song, bro?
Tell me about the secret song, guys.
Let's do the beans, man. Come on.
Shout out to Shadowman. You gotta get this, bro.
Oh, we're not going to hear this. Oh, we are going to hear it, are we?
I don't know. Sammy got it. No.
Sammy's taking it back now. Taking it back. Okay.
Right to this one.
Okay. No. Well, tell me about the documentary with RTE. Right? Can we talk about that? Or we have a few things, right? There's a few really cool things.
That,
yeah. So like they did contact us as Brayside Boys. They're doing a documentary about Bray. This documentary is called My City. So. They contacted us. They were contacting a lot of people who's like making waves in Bray, not only in music. They were trying to get people. They got people doing boxing, people doing comedy, like all sorts of talents and all. So when they contacted us, we were like, yeah, let's do this. We want to do it. We want to be involved. So when we started meeting them for like shoots and all, first shoot, they told us like, they're loving it. So we're like, yo, yeah, why not? Like, well, let's finish it. And like, why not is our favorite answer for everything anyway, because that's the name of our album that we're creating right now. Why not?
Awesome. That's a nice thing to live by. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true.
And is there anywhere people can see the documentary? Has it been released yet, or are they?
No. It was meant to be aired I think in next month or the month after that. But then with this whole pandemic thing going on, I think it's gonna be pushed back a little bit.
Okay, so we're going to anticipate it. That's something to
Yeah,
look
yeah,
forward
yeah.
to. Oh, great.
Yeah, more shots has been on it, even taken until now. Like we even have Zoom calls with them,
Oh,
tell
great.
them how we're doing.
Deadly. And tell me about the Brayside. I'm going to say Brayside every time I mention Bray now. It's just
Brayside.
it's so addictive. It's so you guys have created like a hook. Like it's such a good hook. It's amazing.
Cheers, man.
Well done. Well done. It's a brand. It's a brand. You did it really well. But tell me about the Bray Wanderers. Now they want you to write a song. Are we talking about this one as well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
we're gonna talk about that one. Yeah. See, there's been a change of ownership now in the Brave football team. Yeah. So the new guy came in and he was basically just looking for new energy and a new vibe to the team, to the city as well. Because
True.
nobody wants to own a team that's just going down and down. You want to bring it up to a level that you feel yourself that I'm doing good. So yeah, we got it. I actually contacted RTE, the guys who are doing the documentary for us, saying, you guys are doing the same stuff in the documentary, yeah? So like, oh yeah. Why don't you guys do a song for my team, Bray Wanderers? So we're like, oh yeah, we would love to do that. That's an honor, to be honest, and to be able to make a song about the town. First of all, Bray said, now you're making a song about the team.
The team.
Yeah.
Oh, it was an honor. It was an honor. And like the people there were so lit. We went there. They gave us a VIP treatment. Like we went in and they were like, "Oh, you guys can't sit there," because everybody else is sitting there. And like all the talks, all the meetings we have with them, fresh. And from that we made a demo though for the song though. It's just that it's not like it's not a demo like to air. You know what I mean? We could have aired it tonight, today, like to make sure like people feel it. But yeah, we made the hook. Then we made the hook. Then we wrote our verses. Then for our following meeting, we met when we were meeting the owners of Bray Wanderers. We had to show them what we're gonna do.
Sure.
But I have to tell you, this was so scary, bro. Because we were going there thinking like, what if this guy? Because the owner knew is like straight up.
Straight up, yeah.
And you guys are so full of energy and
and but like I've never been so like nervous about something because he said it true. Like if it's shit, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
And we're going there like, oh my God, fingers crossed. And he was like, oh, this is what I was looking for. We're like, yes, because like he was talking about how a lot of football teams in Ireland, they have most of them, they have a poem that talks about the team, or they have this guy just talking about the team. But Sam has songs, but like maybe Irish songs, So, but there's no team in Ireland that has a hip hop song, a rap song about the team. So, like he was like he didn't just join the team just because he wants to make history. So we were like, yo, man, we trying to make history too. So let's combine together.
That's amazing. That's so fantastic. And this was all like last year. You guys got so much stuff.
Too much.
Wow. And then the quarantine happens, and then there's like a little bit of a back to second gear.
Miss taking pictures, man. Miss taking pictures. Shout out to Shadow about pictures out there.
I was actually going to say something about Shadow Man as well, because a lot of people know. He knows that he did the Brayside video, but then he's the guy behind, our social media pages, the Brayside page.
Yeah, he's our manager. He's Brayside manager.
What a super group.
Yeah, I mean, we do chill. We call ourselves the Super Triangle, man.
Are you sure you don't want to make it a square with me in there?
You're more than welcome, man. You're more than welcome.
I'll do the events. Stuff.
Keep it small. Man, we talk about that behind cameras, man.
Yeah, I think there was something we wanted to do. I really wanted to get you guys in for one of the gigs in Dublin. So, but that's great. There's loads of stuff to look forward to after this quarantine, which is great. And you guys are so positive. Absolutely, even like in times like these, you had so much going on. Everything's kind of slowed down, but you're still staying positive, which is absolutely amazing. You guys have kids as well. Like that. I only found that out today, which is just amazing. Like you are just balancing and juggling everything, which is
everything. Yeah,
it's mad because I know this pandemic is like it's brought deaths and then to other people's families, and God bless their souls. You know what I mean? But for us as well, sometimes just being in the house, not be able to go to work, you kind of realize how much, you have to be there for your family and, times you have to spend with them. Because every time we're always busy, we're always on the go, doing
stuff. We could have been doing this interview there, man. But now you're here. After this interview, you gotta give the little babies hugs and all that. You there. Like, it's bad, the whole virus is bad, but to family-wise, like, it makes you more time with your family,
Yeah, and CJ, you had a baby 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I just had a baby boy, Kobe
Congratulations
Jackson.
again.
Kobe Jackson, baby CJ, bro.
Baby CJ. Oh, that is beautiful. Unbelievable. I was saying kind of like it is almost like a weird perfect timing, right? So you get to spend time with the baby and more and things like that. So that's amazing, guys. And what do you miss the most? What do you want to do like after this? I've been asking everybody this. I'm just really curious.
Music videos.
Just music videos, yeah.
We
Straight to work.
More music. Yeah, we wanna first things first. First things first, we're gonna do as soon as they just say everybody can go, we'll go running straight to the studio.
Gotta drop.
And if whatever they charge, if they say whatever price for an hour, we pay for 3 hours, and the owner of the studio will be like, yo, what did you say? You should do your whole album here, man. Because we've been hungry,
Yeah.
We've been hungry.
Where do you want to? So are you doing? So the album, are you going to do that in an studio outside from your own stuff? Do you have any ideas which studio?
What's the name of that studio that was booked already?
No, I was gonna say if Shadowman was in the chat, he would have been the one actually to remember the name.
Oh, he deals
with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Managing,
Is it close to you guys? Is it around your area or
is
it?
Town. It's in town.
Oh, it's in town. Great. I mean, there's loads of great studios in Dublin, and there's a lot of like independent studios opened up.
I went to this other place. Like there's loads of studios, different kinds of studios. Like we're going there to practice with DJ G
for the Mermaid Show.
For the Mermaid Show. Yeah. He said, yo, I know a place where we can practice, and we went there and we met the guys from the studios. They're like just a hip hop studio, R&B studio, like all mixed studio. It's like a studio street, man.
No way.
Studio street. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get that address off you guys.
Yeah,
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, sorry, I was gonna actually mention, because you mentioned Dimitri D, Crash Fader D, right? So he is the guy that does the mixes on your live shows.
Yeah, we did once with him.
For the Mermaid venue, right?
Yeah.
So that's great. I worked with him. Well, we were about to do a gig 30th of this month, right? The Beastie Boys tribute, and you guys were kind of in the potential running to play that gig with us as well.
What did you do, COVID? Why?
I know, that would have been amazing.
And guess what? We had like 2-year contract with the Mermaid for my first gig. They said they loved it, and they were giving us 2 gigs this year, man. This year they wanted us to do 2 gigs. The Youth Day, they wanted us to do a Youth Day gig, but I don't see it happening with all this. Oh man, why did you shouldn't have told us, bro.
I wanted to just kind of link something up between D and myself and yourself. I guess.
Yeah. Cool. Now, but more time coming, man. More time coming.
Well, look, can I say one thing? Like, I wanna give you guys your first gig in Dublin. All right, so
cheers, man.
let me do that. I spoke to Shadow Man. I said to him, I want to get the guys the first gig in Dublin, and I really want to work with you, because I truly do believe in what you guys are delivering. And I've said it to Arthur many times, and we've spoken before I even met you. I remember we were meant to meet as well, and I wasn't able to make that meeting in the end. And I'm so delighted that was myself. So I'm so delighted we got to, in a weird way, right? We get to meet each other.
We get to meet now.
We still have a big
It's so messed up. Listen, I want to play the guys a music video. There's one I did, because I played 2. I played Rain Rain, and I played Brayside for when I had Arthur on the show, because I had him on the show 2 weeks ago. I was thinking of playing W for the guys at home. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that would be dope. Yeah.
Awesome, that's great. Cool. Let me set this one up.
Let go. Let's get it. Sun's out, guns out, girls looking out the window, looking out the window. I'm so fly, I'm so fly, I'm so fly like a seagull, fly like a seagull. And where you at, where you at, where you at? I'm in weak glow, you can find me in a weak glow. And where you at, where you at, huh? Where you at, where you at? Find me in a weak glow. Weak glow, got it poppin', fossil road, cherry wood, that's Corona, how we do it, keep it real, nigga. Swagger dripping down to my toes. Real deal, we'll be closing them doors. Get it posted, you can find me at the bar. Iced out wrist, you can send me from afar. I got your girl on the gram asking for a brochure. Says you wanna kick and fall in love. Sun's out, guns out, girls looking out the window, looking out the window. I'm so fly, I'm so fly, I'm so fly like a seagull, fly like a seagull. And where you at, where you at, where you at? I'm in weak glow, you can find me in a weak glow. And where you at, where you at, huh? Where you at, where you at? Find me in a weak glow. These girls love me, I can never be single. Always kicking it, Steve Seagull, fly like an eagle. King of the castle, we can never be equal. Call me Mandela, oh, call me Steve Biko. Fighting for my people, one ton of Miller, here we go. Like Jason Derulo, making wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. From Brayside to Greystones, we making the name. I've been big glow and I glow and I'm still the same. Money in my pocket, gold on my chain, got green and Q mark. Brayside, homie, bring it back, bring it back. It's my time like tic tac, tic tac. Got green and Q mark, Brayside, homie, bring it back, bring it back. It's my time like tic tac, tic tac, tic tac. Sun's out, guns out, girls looking at the window, looking at the window. I'm so fly, I'm so fly, I'm so fly like a seagull, fly like a seagull. Now where you at, where you at, where you at? I'm in weak glow, you can find me in a weak glow. Where you at, where you at, son? Where you at, where you at? Find me in a weak check it.
I'll be there. Bless
Wow.
God.
That is such a good song and such an amazing video. And how long did it take you to kind of shoot that? Is it a full day shooting to do something like that?
No.
No.
The first shoot, CJ and Shadowman had to go do the shoot because I was in work that day,
Okay.
so I couldn't make the shoot. Then I think 2 days after that, then he brought over, got me, and then me and CJ went over to the mountains and then took the rest of the shots, and then that was that.
But like it didn't go like just 2 days, bro. The way you're saying it, it sounds like we did it like in 2 days. Because you have to remember, first day we had to go up one mountain. Second day we had to go on another mountain and another mountain and another.
But like physical exercise.
Yeah, and man, are we talking about the Weeklo song?
Yeah.
When we went for the boat scene, I wish like
I forgot about the boat scene.
Me too. I forgot to tell you, like, we should have showed you the video. You should have showed it to people like to see. It was crazy, man. We almost died on that boat, bro.
Seriously, though, it's a fact. The boat actually almost capsized, yeah?
Really?
Oh my God.
There was a mad change of weather all of a sudden, and I think those winds, rains. It's supposed to be a nice, calm, sunny day. All of a sudden, those winds, rains, and then the boat almost overturned.
Who was controlling the boat? Was there somebody that?
No, it was just somebody's boat. So
Okay.
a friend of Shadowman's lives in Arklow. Was it Arklow? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arklow.
Okay.
So he owned this nice boat. So he was like,
Yeah.
I'll take you guys out and no pressure. He's a, like professional.
I know he's a pro though. He's a pro.
Yeah.
But from what happened that night, I could see it in his eyes. He was like, "Whoa, what's going on? What's going on?" Yeah, he was like, "Anybody in the deck, please, right now."
Yeah, because I remember seeing you guys posting up on Facebook, and you I don't know if you did it. Was it a photo? I think it was just a photo of you, and you said we almost died shooting this video, and I was like,
so you better like
so now I know. Now I know.
Oh,
what
that's
happened.
crazy.
DJ, do you know what? I think we should actually send that little clip to the documentary. That would be good.
I think so. But I wish we had the other clip because we almost died 2 times for that video, bro. You remember that last time we went in the mountain? The guy came to they said, "You guys gotta get off this mountain because when it's dark, when it's dark, it's hard to go down." And we're like, "Yo, man, we're the Brayside boys, man." But when we were going down, I was like, "What were we thinking, though? What were we thinking?"
Oh, he was right. He was right in the end, wasn't
He
he?
was right, yeah.
Oh my god, it sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, isn't it great?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you know,
fun.
the,
It's fun.
the process,
It's fun.
yeah, of writing music and then doing a music video and then performing. It's an amazing package, isn't it? Being a musician and being
Yeah.
a performer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fact,
What-
yeah.
What's
Like,
Yeah.
I was going to ask you guys, what's the rap scene and hip hop scene like in Dublin? Because I'm not too familiar with it. What's
like,
it like?
for me to talk about the rap scene for myself, yeah, not to criticize or to make somebody bad. It's just that, like, it's all about, like, it's all about kind of the same, you know, the similarity of artists. Most of them, if you don't watch their video, you'll be thinking it's the other one. You get it? And like for that part, like I feel like people are not getting more creative about it. Like I wish like everybody have their own unique sound or unique style about it, you know. But I do appreciate like some people like some rappers like Versatile, but people like say, oh, they're talking about this and that, but
They're big,
if you see it proper, like they got their own unique
Yeah, you're right.
uniqueness in them. You know what I mean? Yeah? They're too unique, like they're doing their own thing. There's nobody who can copy that. Even if they try to copy, it's not gonna sound like that.
No, they're not going to rise
So-
up close to them because
Yeah, you
they're
know what
already doing it.
I mean, yeah, so I think it would be better. It would be very good if like most upcoming artists in Dublin just come up with their one. They like I think you should come up with the ideas and the talent you thought you had in high school. Bring it now, you know. Bring it now. Whatever you were doing in school, bring it now. Then whatever you were doing in school, if you made all your friends in school say, "Wow, dude, you can rap," and now you want to do rap, you want to do it like somebody else who's doing it, then that's where it gets get dead, you know.
It's interesting
yeah.
you mentioned that, yeah, because like when
Yeah.
you're sorry, you're saying like when you're in high school, I guess implying as well when you have sort of less, when you've absorbed less information or you're less kind of likely to copy somebody to try and get from A to B. It's like, oh, I have to be like this guy to get to
you know?
that level. But it's not that's not the point, right? The point
That's not the
is
po-
expression.
That's not the point. Like me and Sammy, like we got our favorite rappers, right? But I'm not gonna try to sound as my favorite rapper, or Sammy's not gonna try to sound like his favorite rapper. Sammy's gonna try to sound like Sammy because, like, I know, like we friends, maybe friends are supposed to do that, but if Sammy is doing something, I tell him, bro, that is what you're supposed to do. I love it, you know. You know. So I tell him like, yo, man, this is how you're supposed to do it. And if he was doing like copying somebody else, I'd be like, yo, bro, like, why you trying to be like him? You know. So I think like for rap music, if you just be yourself, cause look at even Blueface. Blueface goes off the beat. And how famous is Blueface, bro? You know, he goes off the beat on purpose. You know, he didn't even do that on purpose. He was like in the studio and people was like, "You going off the beat," and the producer said, "I liked it though."
It's something different.
It's a thing now. You know, you gotta come up with something of your own. You know.
And you guys
Yeah,
are
that's
shout-
unique.
very
And shout out to all the rappers that's bringing in hip hop to the level in Ireland, because I feel like in 10 years, Ireland is gonna be getting where America is in hip hop. Not like it's gonna be the same like number one, but I'm saying like Ireland. Okay, maybe we're gonna be getting more artists from Ireland in the UK charts. That's what I mean. You know what I mean?
I hope so, man. I hope that Ireland kind of pushes into in all genres, even, you know, because it's
Yeah, in all genres,
Yeah.
you know, because look, I've seen like a lot of people in America making songs, and they use Irish, whatever, Irish. Yeah, you can feel like there's some Irish in it and it's selling, but we can do it here. It's the same back. Like some people do, some people use the Afro music, and then they sell it everywhere else. You know what I mean? So
You know
it's
what?
all about like how you put it. What you said?
You actually said the right thing there, CJ, because you know the song Slumshot, the one we made. It's like we were trying to take the Irish kind of sound of the ukulele and the violin and putting into hip hop kind of beat.
Hip hop kind of, yeah, true.
don't go too far away from, you know, from where you're trying to be. Like, okay, well, I'm here in Ireland, yeah, so we take a few elements of the Irish music and then make it into a hip hop song.
Make it into,
kind of mash
that's
up
the
the
way.
two. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I can't wait to make a music video for Sloan Show also, man, that you just said, man.
Oh, that's in the works. You're thinking about the music video for that next, you reckon?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Because
great song.
I have to say, first time we performed that song, it's sometimes when as an artist, when you're going to perform, when everybody knows, because people knew us as Braeside Boys, and they know we're gonna play Braeside, obviously, okay? So when we were going on the stage, we had other songs that we wanted to play, and one of them was Sloan Shine. But when we get on the stage, I was like, how do you guys know this song? Like, it's the first time playing it, and we thought like we were gonna even be messing up on it, because we've been just practicing about this performance for a few days. But like everybody was like, Sloan Show, you know, like that vibe, that makes, for an artist, it makes you feel good, man. Like, to know people are hearing your song for the first time, and they're loving it. That's the kind of songs we want to make, you know. Catchy is our main ingredients.
And you like involving the crowd, which is awesome. I mean, that's
you know
so
what I mean.
Powerful. I love that. I love that about, and like, honestly, I'm not even saying that, you know, I truly mean it. Like there's something about your music that's just genuinely fun. It's just fun. You want to hang people, like I want to hang around with you. That's what's happening. You know what I mean? So and I think that's what the key is. I think you're on the right, from my perception anyway, you know, my opinion or my how I see it anyway. I think you guys are on the right path. You know, I think that's the key. You draw people. You're like gravity. You naturally, you're not forcing it. You're just being yourself, but people are drawing to you by whatever you're delivering, by, like you're saying, CJ, you know, being yourself. You know, by not trying to be like somebody else. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Because it's very hard to be like somebody else.
Yeah. Sammy, you were saying?
Go on. True. Remember there was a 420 gig, I think that was last year as well, yeah? We were invited by this guy called Reggie. He was doing like events, production and stuff like that. So he threw like a concert, you know what I mean?
A festival.
420, so a festival kind of concert. Yeah. So that's actually the first day we actually felt like we have that kind of energy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the fans to do music and love it, you know what I mean? I was surprised by the way people actually loved our songs, but then that was the first time hearing them.
Amazing,
you know
amazing.
It was crazy, like it was crazy.
Guys, I could chat to you for ages. I have other guests, unfortunately. I know we could probably talk for so long, and
I know.
Pleasure.
We're gonna talk more when you're back in the studio, bro. You know?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I really am. And,
me too.
Sammy
man.
and CJ, you are absolute gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time. And do you have anything to close off? Is there anything you want to tell the viewers?
Big shout out to Malawi. That's the small country in Southern Africa. Like I would say, like from somebody from my country, like who's got like known out there is something very huge. Because I have to say, like Malawi is a tiny country, you know. So from somebody from there to be known,
that's amazing. You're going to be representing all of Malawi.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. Oh, that's great. So, Sammy,
shout out to all Malawians and shout out to all the Irish people supporting our music and everything. So you know what I mean.
Shout out to the Braeside. Don't forget the Braeside.
Awesome, guys. Listen, absolute pleasure, guys. Have a great weekend, and I look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
See you later, guys. See you. Bye.
Nice one.
See you, man. All right, the Braeside boys. That was CJ and Sammy. What an awesome chat. What a great. That's me just getting to know some really awesome artists.